Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, boys and girls, welcome to Krueger with a Dot. I am your host, Kyle Krueger. You are now watching Krueger with a Dot. Well, today is going to be another SummerSlam rebooking. And this time it's going to be another not-so-good SummerSlam. This is SummerSlam 1996. Just like my other rebookings, I'm going to use the power of my imagination and my creativity to figure out how to make some of these bad matches work. But before we do that, let me just say that I am excited for SummerSlam 2017. I just hope Shinsuke Nakamura wins, and we have Shinsuke versus Jinder Mahal, which I think will be an amazing match no matter what it goes. So, let's do this, everybody. Let's begin this rebooking of SummerSlam 1996. Match number uno. Savio Vega versus Owen Hart in a singles match. Time is 13 minutes and 23 minutes. Okay, this match is a good opener, and it's one of 3 SummerSlam matches I really do like. I will admit that both Owen and Vega do work well together, so I will give them a round of applause for their good match together. Good opening match. Keep it the same. Match number 2. The 4-way elimination match for the WWF World Tag Team Championships. It's Yokozuna and Bob Holly versus the New Rockers, which was Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy. The Godwins, Henry and Phineas Godwin, and versus the Smoking Guns, who were the tag team champions. The original match was the Smoking Guns versus the Body Donnas, which was Skip and Zib, aka Chris Candido and Tom Pritchard of Heavenly Bodies fame. The New Rockers, which was Marty Jannetty and Leif Cassidy, aka Al Snow, and the Godwins were Henry Godwin and Phineas Godwin. Phineas Godwin is aka Midian, and the Smoking Guns were Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn. The original match was just lame. I mean, it's just that even though I'm not a huge fan of the Body Donnas or the New Rockers, I know they can have a good match with other teams, but man, this wasn't a good match at all. It was boring. It just wasn't fun. Man, sometimes I wish the Body Donnas were just Chris Candido and Rad Radford, but, you know, I think that's when the team was much better, and giving Marty Jannetty a new tag team partner, now, don't get me wrong, I love Al Snow, but Leif Cassidy wasn't his best gimmick, and as much as I love Marty Jannetty, I felt like the New Rockers were not a good new direction for him. It's obviously that the WWE just didn't have anything for Marty Jannetty at all. Even though I like the Smoking Guns and the Godwins, I just wish this match could have been better. So I replaced the Body Donnas because, well, see, the Body Donnas were wasted. I mean, it was mostly just Tom Pritchard while Chris Candido was injured, so, man, that wasn't good. So I replaced them with a match together team like Bob Holly and Yokozuna. Just to make the match a little bit more interesting and stuff. As for the match, as for like my version of the match, like I want it to be entertaining. I want it to be fun. I want to show these teams at their best. I want teams at their best. Even though Bob Holly and Yokozuna get eliminated first, I still want to show them at their best. Then the new Rockers get eliminated second, and then it's just the Godwins and the Smoking Guns. Now, a little known fact about the Smoking Guns in 1996. In 1996, they were broken up because they lost the tag team titles to British Bulldog, and they lost the tag team titles to British Bulldog and Owen Hart, which caused Sonny to leave, which caused Billy Gunn to turn on Bart Gunn. Now, I think that is a good idea, and it's done well, but I feel like it could have been much better if they lost the titles to a rival team, which makes the team go a little bit more off the rails, to show the dysfunction of the team. So them getting beat by the Godwins, I think could actually help this storyline in my version. Like, can help the whole like Smoking Guns breaking up and like disaster coming up. That could help. So your winners are the Godwins, and just for this match, just make it entertaining and fun. Just make the elimination 4-way fun. Match number 3. Psycho Sid versus British Bulldog. Now, the original match was, Psycho Sid versus British Bulldog, and it wasn't really a good match. This could have been a really good match. I mean, you got Sid Vicious and Davey Boy Smith. They would have made this a really good match. But sadly, no, it just turns out to be a boring big man versus big man match. So, for this one, I want it to be, let's say, entertaining. Let's say, fun and just a good match. Make it more, let's say, maybe 10 minutes. Just make it a fun match. Match number 4. Ahmed Johnson versus Farouk in a singles match for the WWF Intercontinental Championship. Now, there's no original match. The match was in our universe. Ahmed Johnson couldn't defend the IC Championship because of injury, so they had to cancel the match, and that was disappointing. So in my version, he never had the injury, and he and Farouk had a match. So if this match did happen, like, make it fun. Like, make it entertaining. Show these two at their best. Like, make it a 12-minute fun match. Show these two men power. Just power versus power. Strength versus strength. Anytime. Big man versus big man. Just fun match. Ahmed retains the title and beats Farouk for the title, making Farouk bow even more hatred for Ahmed Johnson because Ahmed beat him and retained the title. Match number 5. Goldust versus Mark Merrow in a singles match. This match was kind of disappointing. I mean, both Goldust and Mark Merrow are really good wrestlers, and I wish they could have had a better match. So for this match, I wanted to be like a better version of it, like a fun version, like just make it entertaining and wild and just crazy fun. And the winner is Goldust. Also, the match is going to be let's say 11 minutes long. Just make this match fun. Match number 6. Jake the Snake Roberts versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in a singles match. The original match was Jake the Snake Roberts versus Jerry Lawler. Ugh! Horrible SummerSlam match. They should have just done Stone Cold versus Jake Roberts because Stone Cold beat Jake at King of the Ring, and Jake wants revenge and Jake wants a rematch, but they didn't do that and had to do Jerry Lawler versus Jake the Snake, and it was just crap. And just so for this match, make it like 10 minutes and make Jake put Austin over and continue the feud. Continue Austin's feud with Jake after that. So Austin wins and that's it. Just Match number 7, Undertaker versus Mankind in the Boiler Room Brawl. Okay, this in my opinion is the best match of SummerSlam 1996. Let's keep this match the same. And finally, we got the main event. Vader with Jim Cornette versus Shawn Michaels with Jose. Hey, again, for the WWF World Champion, for the WWF Championship. Again, really good match. Just keep it the same. Aim. And that concludes SummerSlam 1996, people. I hope you had a fun time listening, and I hope this year's SummerSlam is not going to be like this one. So anyways, have a good day, everybody. Kyle Krueger out, and keep watching Krueger with a Dot.